Ricky, you were confident. You couldn't really tell me why you were confident. You said, I just feel that we'll turn a little bit of a corner. Was that proof of that today after some shaky moments? Because there were some shaky moments, especially early on.
Really shaky moments early doors. I'm going to jump straight into Luke Shaw, by the way. Rescued us twice in the first 10 minutes. Maguire and Matic bumped into each other. It was a one-on-one. Shaw come from nowhere to rescue it. And then Maguire gave a really loose ball. They were on us again, and Luke Shaw was there again. But to answer your question, we were dodgy early on, we really were. But there is something there, I think. I think we're looking like getting stronger, I think, big time.
What is it down to? Is it the fact a lot of people are saying since Bruno Fernandes has come in, he's just upped the levels around him? Yes, he's got the other good players that you were saying were, your Matic's, your Matters or whatever. You might think, Martial ticking over, but they're saying that a lot of people have kind of said he's just kind of brought the level up. You can see what he wants to do. He's on the end of everything that's usually good.
People who are saying that are complicating it.
Right.
There's nothing more definite in football than you just need good players on the field. Right? Pereira's not a good player. Lingard's not a good player. They're rarely playing now. They both played the other night and they weren't good enough. They weren't even in the squad today, were they? Which amazed me, by the way. I want to come back to that in a minute. But Fernandes is just an improvement. And by the way, I'm not absolutely over the moon with him. There was two
I know
or
what you're going to say, because he
there
gives
was
the
two or
ball
three
away a lot.
things. He gives it away too much.
Do you know what I do think? I think I see that because you look at it on a percentage basis. Like how many times you can? But I feel like he's always trying to to make something happen. But all of our good moments.
It's the wrong thing to do, Flex. It's the wrong thing to do to always try to make something happen.
I thought they were all guilty of it today, though. Fred gave the ball away a lot. Matic did a few times as well. They did. They all did.
Agree. I'll defend Matic in as much that Matic doesn't try the difficult thing.
He knows he can't.
He loses it occasionally. I don't know about that. Probably the pass of the match was when Matic late on strolled onto a loose ball in midfield, shrugged somebody off like he was a kid, and threaded it between the full-back and the centre-back for Chong. And it's a great ball. If Fernandes would have played that ball, everybody would be going, wow, what a ball. It was fantastic. And Chong shot just wide, didn't he?
Makes the penalty, went round the keeper, scores the penalty, then gets an assist. So he's had a heavy hand in today.
Oh, he's done well. Look, like I said, he's a good player. He's miles better than the player that he's replaced. And that's a simple thing that's made us stronger. It's a simple thing. So,
what do you make of Dan James today, Rick? Some people saying that he done really well. Some people saying no. For me, he still didn't do enough. He set Bruno Fernandes through for him to win the pen. He had a hand in Martial's. I'm not saying that means he's played a 10 out of 10. But what did you make of him?
I thought he was fine. I think Dan James, there's a lot of people got a little bit of a downer on him because he's not, I don't think he's scoring he's not scoring any goals at the minute, and I'm sure that's the main reason why people don't think he's doing well. But he's a workaholic, he's strong, he's a difficult opponent. I would like to try and play against him, and he does the right thing. He's one of those players. If you watch that game today and study it, you'll find that he doesn't make many bad decisions. There are better players than him out there making poor decisions, and then we're losing the ball when we shouldn't really lose the ball. Getting back to Fernandes, there was one incident in the first half where he got the ball on the inside left channel, and Dan James is coming outside him, and it just wants feeding in so that he can feed it across. That's out of play. And he tried to clip the ball over the top to Marshall. He went straight at the defender. He cleared it easily. Just give the easy ball and let James put the ball across in front of Marshall.
But what about the times where James keeps getting into decent situations and maybe can't find the end product? A lot of people talk about James's end product.
Yeah, maybe his end product. Look, we haven't got a perfect team. We haven't got all great players. We've got lots of good players. James is a good player, doesn't deserve too much criticism.
Martial, another goal. Greenwood,
I said to you after the game the other night. I said to you after the game the other night, look, Martial, I want him to score again. And he has scored again. He's now scored in 3 games on the bounce. We've got Bruges on Thursday. I hope he scores again.
Absolutely.
He's a great player. His goal today was fantastic.
Ben Foster, it looked like the chance was gone, didn't it? And he's just so acute with it.
I can't wait to see it again on screen.
Same.
I'm not seeing it again.
But
it was a brilliant goal.
Can we go on a run now, Rick?
Well, I said to you the other night that I fancy us, and I don't normally say that, Flex. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. But I do fancy us. Igalo got more time tonight. I'm devastated. I wasn't impressed with him today.
Yeah.
I've been impressed with him the first 2 little cameos. I was hoping he might have even started today, but he didn't look at the races today when he come on, so I was gutted by that.
Yeah. Man of the match.
Look, it's going to get boring, this, but I'm watching Luke Shaw now, and it's hard to imagine a better left-back in the world. He's different.
Not in the world.
It's hard to imagine.
Rick,
He's absolutely different.
No, I'm not taking it. He played well, absolutely. And I have to hold my hands up. The last 3 months, he has been really good.
He's the only player on that field who I could see getting in any team. I really mean it. He didn't put a foot wrong. He played one ball from the halfway line, which was like a diagonal crossfield ball to Bruno Fernandes. It missed him by about 5 yards. I think it was the only misplaced pass. He's doing interceptions. He's
defensively as well. He doesn't get got at, does he?
Superb. He's absolutely different gravy at the minute, Luke Shaw.
So was he your man of the match?
He's got to be. He's got to, and that's 3 times in a row. Give it him. So
people said no. Everyone said Bruno, as in every single person.
Well, that's ridiculous.
A goal and an assist.
Yes, you can't get man of the match for that.
His injection and his passing.
He's made it. Look, he's made a difference. The main reason he's made a difference, I've already said, is because he's taken the place of a player who's not very good. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So that's why we're better, and he is miles better. But he's made too many mistakes in the game. Look, Luke Shaw can't get a goal and assist, can he? He's playing left back. So too many people. If you watch the TV channels when they show the game, if the game finishes 1-0, 9 times out of 10 they give man of the match to the goal scorer. It's not like that. You can't really expect your left back or your centre back to score that goal, can you? You've got to look at the whole picture. Luke Shaw had a great game.
Absolutely, I agree. He had a great game. I wouldn't give him man of the match, but he had a great game. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.